This is the Regal Imports News for September 2015. Anglo American is the large mining conglomerate that owns De Beers. On September the 1st, the share price of Anglo American stock dropped by over 7.5% in one day. In less than 5 years, the share value of Anglo American has dropped 80%. De Beers was Anglo American's star performer in 2014. So there is no doubt that Anglo American needs De Beers to perform well in 2015. In the spring of this year, Philip Mellier, who runs De Beers, was under pressure from Anglo American when he told his site holders to suck up current rough prices. He and Anglo soon learned that no downstream business can run by losing money. And against all their previous strategies, De Beers began to reduce prices and supply. De Beers reduced rough prices in their last site between 9 and 11%. Depending on the assortment, rough prices have slipped between 12 to 33% since mid-2014. Apparently, rough prices have hit a 4-year low, and with deferrals and smaller allotments, De Beers' sales volume is substantially down. Anglo American and De Beers have been hit by a worldwide commodity decline, affecting the entire mining industry. The problem for the diamond mining industry, like all other resource-based industries, is that there is a slowdown in demand, and in spite of volume and price reductions, there is still a glut of diamonds throughout the pipeline. Martin Rappaport has estimated that rough diamond prices need to fall another 20% for profitability to return to the pipeline. To make the point clear, in current conditions, it is cheaper to buy polished diamonds in the open market than to buy rough from miners and manufacture it. This month, Martin Rappaport did the unexpected and dropped prices on his diamond price list right before the Hong Kong show. This move will cause some price confusion at the show and has the potential to reduce diamond sales in an already precarious market. Personally, I am quite worried about the availability of well-graded diamonds going into the busier fall season. There will be less new rough being processed, and cutters will be trying to push their old stock. I believe this situation will lead to an abundance of weaker GIA-graded diamonds being discounted and making their way into the retail market. Last time I went to India, there was already a large number of leftover diamonds being offered for sale. And I am very nervous that on my next trip to India, I will not be able to buy anything. When I speak of poorly graded GIA diamonds, I don't mean slightly off. I mean scandalously off-graded. In Canada, diamonds are selling, and I haven't felt as though I am in a bad market. However, retailers are buying to fill orders and are nervous not due to the lower demand, but due to the instability of the Canadian dollar against its US counterpart. It is really hard to buy when you are speculating on the movements of the dollar. One positive resulting from the weak Canadian dollar is that retailers' current diamond inventories have not depreciated with falling polished diamond prices. The weaker dollar has countered the price drop. Moving forward, diamond manufacturers don't appreciate that miners are under pressure from management and stockholders to make profits in a slower market. Unfortunately, diamond miners were blindsided by the market slowdown. Miners fell into the trap of believing their own propaganda that a long-term shortage of supply would prop up diamond prices no matter what happened in the economy. I really believe that miners are so far removed from the end consumer, and they make decisions based on statistical analysis without taking into account the opinions of their downstream partners. The fact is that all diamond sales stem from the consumer demand, and who knows more about the mood of the consumer than the retailers who work with them. My suggestion to diamond miners is to put most of their efforts into stimulating consumer demand. If their efforts in this direction are successful, then the whole pipeline will recover. Cutters can only make profit when consumers want diamonds enough to pay more for them. We have all allowed diamond desire to slip away. Today, it is not unusual for a retailer to sell an expensive mount containing an imitation diamond. When only a few years ago consumers would consistently spend their money on the diamond first. There has been a drastic change in consumer diamond sentiment that retailers see every day, but which has eluded most diamond manufacturers and miners. The stock market is not expected to recover until 2016. But on a positive note, De Beers has pledged to add generic diamond promotions to their Forever Mark campaign. Eventually, the stock market will recover. But promotion of generic diamonds has been so badly neglected that creating a stronger demand for diamonds may prove to be a longer-lasting problem. Diamond manufacturers are currently not able to help financially to stimulate the luxury image of diamonds. So the burden of lifting the profile is left to others in the pipeline. Retailers hold the position that if a product doesn't move, they won't support it. They will not put out money to push a product. Retailers expect saleable items to be supported by their suppliers. So it seems that the burden will fall upon the mining sector. I hope that De Beers' campaign will be an honest promotion of generic diamonds, and that its success will lead to more participation. Meanwhile, the diamond industry has been shaken by other happenings this summer. Rob Bates wrote an article called "The Diamond Industry's Summer of Discontent and Dishonesty." In this article, he notes that a diamond dealer and former board member of the Surat Diamond Dealers Association has been named and suspended for mixing synthetics with naturals. The main diamond boursa in Mumbai has also named and suspended 2 members for suspected trade in undisclosed synthetics. The GIA has named and suspended 5 related Indian companies for inscribing diamonds with false GIA numbers. There is evidence that moissanite has been mixed with diamonds in India. GIA discovered a mystery treatment that temporarily improves a diamond's color, and stones with this treatment were passed through the GIA without immediate detection. A diamond dealer is being extradited for trafficking in conflict diamonds. There are reports that illicit diamonds used to support the ongoing conflict in the Central African Republic are making their way to market through Cameroon. In Israel, Ben David diamonds and Mostroff diamonds have collapsed, leaving industry debts of between $65 to $110 million. Atlas Jewelry, who operates 50 jewelry stores in the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and India, have defaulted, and the owners have been arrested for debts amounting to $136 million. The total effect of all this activity can only reflect negatively on an industry striving to portray itself as transparent and responsible. One positive coming from all these controversies is that industry has initiated the practice of name and shame. And that's the Regal Imports news for this month, and I thank you very much for watching.